So, obviously, a lot of places and restaurants have their menus online. There are even a lot of fast food restaurants that might have their macros on there too. I actually have a macro guide on my Etsy shop at StayGoldenBySamantha. But also, if you are one of my clients, you get all of my resources, all of my ebooks, recipes, guidance, and stuff for free. It's included in your month-to-month membership. But it's all about planning, right? Whenever I go on a date night or date night with friends or whatever that it is, I don't like to be spontaneous, like, well, let's do it tonight. Like, I always like to know at least a day in advance so I can plan accordingly, and always leave wiggle room for like extra oils or butters that they cook. You can always ask for like no oil, no butter, but you always want to leave a little wiggle room, right? The safest bet is a salad with chicken, or just a plain chicken breast with like broccoli or rice, or a chicken sandwich or things like that. Those are the safest bet, and 99.9% of the time, those are the three things I'm going to get. So right now I'm a week out from my show. Instead of bringing my food, which I know a lot of competitors do, my carbs and fats are so high right now that I'm allowing myself a little bit of wiggle room just in case of oils and stuff. But I'm just getting a Caesar salad with the Caesar on the side, aka not using it. So lettuce and rice. I bring my scale with me so I can weigh out how much chicken it is. I'm gonna get double protein because I am hungry. And then lettuce, I put in like 200 grams of lettuce, and 99% of the time it's a little bit less than that, because a little bit less goes a long way. But it's about planning, right? So what I like to do is I'll put that into my dinner portion of my FitnessPal first, and then I'll plan out the rest of my day accordingly, and fill in my macros there. And I like to do that too in general, because I always like to have a really good dessert. Right now, this closest show, I don't have my Yasso bars, but in the past, I'll put my Yasso bar in first, and I have like a little concoction. I do my Yasso bar, I do Skippy peanut butter and Cool Whip and Hershey, sugar-free Hershey syrup, and sometimes I'll crumble a little bit of like a chocolate bar, cookie crumbles on top. Put that in first, and then I'll make my macros the rest of the day. For me, mentally, it's like the thing I look forward to the whole entire day. It's like I did everything I needed to do right, and I get to treat myself with my favorite meal of the day, which is dessert. So planning accordingly is something that's super helpful, especially if you are someone that is trying to stay healthier and on task. There's always healthy options no matter where that you go. But obviously, if you're not on like a specific diet, or you're not trying to lose weight, or you're not on prep, go live your life here and there. But if you're someone that goes out quite frequently or quite often, there are healthier alternatives, instead of feeling like you always need to order that burger deluxe, or those wings, or those pizzas, or those flatbreads. There's always healthier alternatives that. So even me, 1 week out from my show, I am still going out with some friends, ordering my Diet Cokes, Caesar salad without the Caesar, and we are higher carbs. So old me would have been like, all right, I could fit in a glass of wine, but 4 ounces of a glass of wine is 25 carbs, and your girl's gonna have that with her dessert later when I get home. So it's crazy how mentally you can change. Whereas last prep, I would have drank some of my carbs while I was on prep, versus this prep, that just ain't a situation for me, because we're going for that freaking overall. And I'm saying it, I don't freaking care. Going for the overall this show. This show will make me, so I'm 1 week out from this next regional show, but then I'm also like 4 weeks out from nationals. So we don't want to mess it on up, people. It's way too expensive of a sport, and I have sacrificed way too many things to F it up now over one glass of wine with friends. One glass of wine. So just some little quick tips. What is up, guys? We are 5 days out. Today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days out. Girl stressing, I'm not gonna lie. So I have my period. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer. When you get this low body fat, a lot of times you don't get your period. I don't get my period right now, but I do get my symptoms of my period, meaning constipation, bloat, holding onto water, obviously bloating, but it's going on for the last 3 days. So my weight last Thursday was 101, lowest weight yet. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, these last 3 days has been 104. But I'm waking up with like my upper abs showing and my lower ab has that little like bloating fupa pooch. So I'm like, don't stress, because I don't need no stress, because stress is just going to add more weight. But I'm like trying to be like, all right, at least it's happening in the beginning of the week, at least it's happening in the week. But today it's very low cardio, it's 40 minutes, and then my carbs are going up. But I'm going to check with my coach because it might change due to me gaining 3 pounds right now. And it's annoying because you do everything right. Things still get fucked up. Some way, shape, or form. My first prep, I had stomach bug. This prep, got my period. But also, it's like, all right, let's see how we do, because the timing of this show is the same timing of nationals next month. So I'll be bloating around then too. So it's like a little test run. But we'll see. All right, we just finished our 40 minutes of cardio. And I posted a lot of stuff on my Instagram, just kind of going over body dysmorphia. It is such a real thing in bodybuilding that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about. I feel like I got so much freaking hype from this last show, and I appreciate that so much. But when people see the glitz and the glam and they see like show day, everyone's like, I want to do that. You look amazing. Like, this is phenomenal. Like, how do I do that? And I appreciate that beyond words. But show day is literally not even 1% of competing. It is like 0.01% of all your hard work, right? Show day, for me personally, I am eating copious amounts of food that I've never seen before. I am dolled up more than I was at my freaking wedding. I am feeling myself in my tiny ass bikini, right? But it's like the every other day. So it's like today I'm comparing myself to how it was my last prep. I'm like, am I ready? And I am 2 pounds heavier right now than I was like at this point for my last prep 2 weeks ago. But then we also got judges' feedback where they want me to come in fuller, aka meaning I'm going to need to be heavier because I'm going to need to not be a shredded lean bean. And so I'm literally having the body that these judges freaking want, yet I'm still picking myself apart. In photos, I feel like I resonate. I'm like, all right, I actually look pretty good right now. But then the way I feel right now, it's like your body, it's like, am I ready? Did I do enough stuff? Am I exactly where I want to be? Am I holding on to weight in areas I don't want to hold on? So it's just absolutely crazy. But I'm just going to ride it out. I'm going to let my coach hype me up. I'm very blunt and honest with my coach. He's very blunt and honest with me. And I'm like, dude, how are we feeling? Right? Like, this is why I didn't compete at nationals last time, even though I got qualified twice. I was like, am I going to be competitive? And he's like, probably not. I'm like, then let's not fucking do it. So I'm very much like goal oriented. And in this, I'm not like doing it for the experience. I'm doing it for the experience, but like to competitively experience it. Because I know I'm someone that, like, if I were to go to nationals and get like last call outs, like I would not enjoy that experience. So we're just riding it. But Muscle Mommy merch is available down below. There's a link, and my 8-week juicy strong peach program is available. And if you're watching my YouTube, you get a 30% off just as a thank you for the support. Type in fit30 at checkout for that. Guys, this freaking program is bomb.com. Like, I have put months into this. It's an 8-week program that it's not just 8 weeks and you're done. Like, you can continuously use it over and over and over again and see a copious amount of results. Even though it's a focus on a glute workout program, I also included upper body lists as well as accessories, as well as information about macros, giving you specific like macros, like food ideas that I use. On top of that, I also included different templates that you can use for a grocery list and macro and meal planning and things like that you can, and workout logs that you can use for the rest of your life. I also included 15 of my favorite high protein desserts in there. So these are things that are so useful for the rest of your life that it's literally $35 for something that you can use for the rest of your life. But with the 30% off, it is less than that. But I can't do math right now. But about to go to Dunkin' and get an Americano because your girl freaking needs an espresso. You know, it might not seem like it right now, but I really do. We're back to work today. But I am just super pumped. Muscle Mommy merch, 8-week glute program. Back to work today. And we're going to hit some legs today later on after work. I could have done it before, but I like to lift after work. Get a little pump and hang out with people that I like at the gym. So let's go.
One they say has been approved by outside sources.
Under the science, we know the destruction caused by dependent multiple excavator, land graders, D-right dump trucks. Municipal assurance within months was not anything but necessary.
The mitigation plan and the engineering design all meets appropriate state standards, and that we are not causing significant harm to wetlands.
What is up, guys? We are officially 2 days out. One more lift, one more cardio session in between show day number 2. I feel so much more like calm going to the show because literally the venue is like an hour away from my house. So I'm not staying in a hotel. I'm just driving from my house Saturday morning. It's the same exact venue that I had my first ever competition in. So it's kind of like going back to the roots, going back to where it all started. And like I said earlier in the week, I was having menstrual and period symptoms, bloat, digestion issues. But we are officially back to normal again. Trust the process. But it's good to kind of keep that in the back of my head because the time of this show is the same time of nationals next month in Charleston. So protocol is going to have to be a little bit different, obviously, if you're holding on to like water and stuff. But this one just has been more chill, especially the fact that, I don't know, I just had a show, so I've been super busy at work too and just getting through, but super excited, super pumped. Literally no expectations on how well or not well I'm going to do, just bringing my best physique that I can, and then just like that, we'll be 3 weeks out from nationals. So a lot of exciting things. Just thank you to everyone who already has given me so much love and support. Appreciate y'all. All right, guys, I got the easiest, quickest, like 3 ingredient dessert ready to go for you. All you need is egg whites. I use muscle egg because your girl has a freaking sweet tooth, and this stuff is bomb.com. This is the cake batter flavor. I use Kodiak cakes, depending on the flavor, but we're going for the cinnamon oat flavor because this is all your girls got right now. And then protein powder, and I'm doing the Simply One peppermint mocha flavor. This is vegan, and honestly, my body just digests this vegan brand so well. I've been using it for 5 years now and just love all the flavors, especially the coffee flavor, but I ran out of it. You can tell by the trend, we're running out of things here. But all you literally need to do is mix up these 3 ingredients. I'm doing 30 grams of egg whites, 20 grams of Kodiak cakes, and 30 grams of the Argonne vegan protein. Putting it into this bowl. Then I'm going to put in 10 grams of chocolate chips on top. Put it into the air fryer at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Makes it nice and crispy on the outside, but soft and gooey on the inside. And then I have my Skippy peanut butter. Sometimes I use my Nuts and More peanut butter, but I will put this on later. I like to either just dab on my 20 grams on top, or I'll put it into a microwave safe container, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, let it be all gooey, and then goo it on top and just make it delicious. So let's go. So there are so many recipes out there that you can find healthy alternatives for the things that you love. For example, Mexican is my favorite food ever, and almost every day for the last 6 months, I've had some sort of Mexican food. Like, for example, Mr. Tortilla chips, protein, whatever these freaking things are called, are great. And I'll have ground beef or turkey or chicken, a little bit of lettuce, lapicant cheese, and spicy sauce. Boom, there's my Mexican cravings. Done for the day. Chicken, rice, peanut butter. It's like Chinese food. I freaking promise you, it tastes like Chinese food. It's so good. People always judge me for that, but it's the best one. But I have my 15 healthy recipe protein thing. I made that guide for a reason, because if you have sweet tooth, do not ignore it, because you'll end up binging with it. Embrace it in a healthy way. And this ebook has healthy s'mores dip, cookie, donuts, cake, brownies, sugar cookies, apple fritters, banana bread, all the things I freaking love in a healthy way. Good morning. Tomorrow is show day. Already all over again. This morning I woke up 103.4. That is literally 1 pound heavier than last stage time. But we want to go for a fuller look. So we're not coming in as completely like scrawny stream bean. 1 pound literally makes a difference when you're freaking 5 foot. So I am pumped. I'm still feeling lean, but I'm definitely feeling fuller. And I mean, in between, right after my last show, I had that week, I was eating 160 carbs, and then straight into peak week, and I had 210 carbs yesterday, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have 225 today. That's my assumption. So it's crazy. It is up. What is up, guys? So it's been a hot minute. It's been a few days. But honestly, I've been just having so much stuff done at work and enjoying social life. I went to a baseball game last night, even though I was 3 weeks out of prep. Still had my planned food. Still got my steps in. They got ice cream at the baseball game. I got a decaf coffee. And it was fine. I still had, oh my God, my heat is blasting. A bomb ass time. But I've been having my period symptoms for the last 4 days, so it's kind of been like stressing me out. Even though I know, like, you hire a coach so they make sure you're not stressed out and they can figure things out. But thank God, guys, today it is over. I've been 104 holding on to water weight, especially my lower gut area, and I went down today to 102 again. my carbs have been higher for the last 3 weeks. I feel so much more like myself. I feel like a better teacher, a better wife, a better friend, energy-wise, everything. So thank freaking God. So last week, the week between my show, before another peak week, I was 160 or 170 carbs the whole entire time, which is awesome. Usually, like, in between shows, we grind back down to like 80 or 100 and grind, but this prep is a lot different. And then we start off peak week and at 140, higher cardio, Saturday and Sunday, and then dropped cardio, up the carbs. But the last 2 days, I've been at 170 carbs because my weight's been higher, but my weight dropped. So today's protocol is supposed to be 210 carbs. So we shall see, because that would be fun to eat that many carbs again, but we shall see how it goes. Show day. I know your girl has not done a great job of vlogging this week, but I honestly been so busy with work and everything, but I've been looking forward to this meal all week. So my food, like I said in the last video, has gone up so much. So this is like 50 carbs, which is my oats, my vegan protein, and my peanut butter. My overnight oats has been like my favorite thing. I always have oatmeal in the morning, but usually I make it, but I've been preparing it the night before, and the thickness, but we're feeling good. This show day, I am about 2 pounds heavier, on purpose. We're coming in a fuller look. So that was the feedback from judges last time, was that I was too tight and scrawny with too many lines, which, like, I like that because you just see how hard you work. So this time we filled me out more. So my glutes are bigger, my shoulders are bigger, my muscles just look fuller. So we'll see if that works today. But we are home today because the show is in West Haven, which is about an hour away. And my tanning girl, I'm the only makeup and tanning girl she is doing. So no stress. She lives 20 minutes away from me. Went to her house yesterday, got my tan, can't tell. And then going to go there this morning, get a touch up, get a glaze. And then she's going to do my makeup there because the show starts at 11 and I have to be there fucking 8 a.m. So stupid, these morning things, these morning check-ins. Or if you're going to do check-ins, do it like an hour or an hour and a half before the show. Because it's a lot of sitting around, but it's supposed to be a small show. So we're going to do a short, it starts 11. I'll probably be done by 12:30 probably. And my coach said in between, like, prejudging and finals, I could go get Chipotle or a Poke Bowl to help fill me up, because last time that's what happened. At the end, as the day started to go on more and more, I started to deplete. So that's exciting, but it's also a little nerve-wracking to be like eating that kind of food on show day. But I'm gonna be annoying and probably be like, Steven, what kind of Poke Bowl, or what exactly should I get Chipotle? Because you just don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to make one silly mistake and mess it all up. But I'm gonna curl my hair and eat my food and get my pump, and here we go. What is up, guys? We are headed to the venue. It's about an hour away, but the girl got her makeup done. My second coat, and we're eating some rice cakes and peanut butter right now. But it is great to be driving to the venue and living locally. We have 1 hour to listen to some tunes, get hyped up, and then athletes meeting is at 8 a.m. and then show starts at 11, so we got some time to go. And then 5 p.m. is finals. But we're feeling good. I honestly don't know of anyone else that I know that could be around me that's competing at this show. So it'll be kind of cool to meet new people, make some new friends, and just have no expectations and not allow Instagram to kind of make an impact of your mental psyching yourself out kind of thing, you know? But my girl Nikki did an amazing job. She does tans and makeup and hair. I did my own hair. But she did my tan and makeup. She's done it in the past. Highly recommend her. So if you are competing in the Northeast area, and she does some national shows, let me know. I can give you guys her information because she's freaking awesome. But here we go. Time to hit the road, Jack. Woo! Where's my voice? Good thing this sport does not need me to talk because I sound like a boy going through puberty. But here we go, Jack. Here we go. What is up, fam? So is the day after our show. I did not get to record much because I did not travel to the show. I was driving and I live locally. So what happened? Your girl got first place in her height class. I was dead center, but they worked us a little bit. So I was on the outside, then they moved me on one side of the girl in the middle, they moved me on the other side of the girl in the middle, and then they moved me into the middle, and then they definitely were comparing me with second place a few times, because they had us face the front, face the back, face the front, face the back a few times, and then they said we were done. So I looked to my side, I'm like 1, 2, looked to my other side, I'm like 1, 2, and I'm like, fuck, I'm dead center. So your girl won her height class for the first time ever, which is a huge accomplishment, checking off those boxes. And then I went to the overall, where I did not win the overall. I got second place in the overall, but that is a-okay. I got feedback from the judges, and they said come in even fuller, more full. Where this show, I preferred my physique from my first show than this show. I was 2 pounds heavier, which weight's fine, but we were on the fine line of spilling over. You didn't get to see my lines as much. And so we're getting to a point where we're going to go to nationals in 3 weeks. So we are going to go back down to our high cardio, low carbs, really dial it on in, and then try to fill back out and come in with that leaner physique again to make it look like I have bigger muscle too. Because at the end of the day, it's just I need to put on more muscle again. It's hard when you have such a small frame, but it is a-okay. We are grinding, we are working day right after the show, 10 a.m. in the morning. We're going to hit legs. We're going to go hit an hour of cardio and just get right back to it. But it was a great day yesterday. It was a small show. So Nationals is going to be a rude awakening with how big Junior USA's is going to be. But I'm just so excited for that experience and that high level competition. It's just going to be such a fun, crazy, overwhelming experience that we got to start planning and prepping for, because it's literally 3 weeks away. So 2 more weeks of grinding, and then it's peak week again. And then we will see what happens after that. Woo! So, emotional again. I'll be very honest. I just had an emotional breakdown. And I'm doing work for my clients right now. But I wanted to show the raw side of competing too. And have this be like a safe place, because this sport, you put so much time and effort into prep, into improvement season, everything. And my biggest goal ever yet has been to completely win an overall at a show. And I went for the overall in this last show. And I definitely think I potentially should have won. And I know, looking at the photos, that the reason I didn't win one of them, but a high potential, is because of my posing. It's because of my back pose. It's because I was pinching my shoulder blades and making my waist look smaller and not look overall balanced. And I am at fault for not attaining my goal I really want. And I feel guilty because so many people would be so proud to win their class and go have the potential to win an overall, and I get that. But when you want something so badly and you are so close to a goal, so close to a goal that you've been trying to accomplish for 3 years now, it hurts. It hurts. And I feel guilty for not being proud and so happy of myself. Because I am. I've never won my class before, and I won that, right? Like, I have been an overall true novice champ. Check off the list. I've been a novice A winner. Check it off. Overall novice A winner. Check it off. This next one, I won my class for the first time. Check it off. And that big goal was to win an overall. And now I go to nationals, and I'm not going to have the opportunity right now to compete in another regional show to go win an overall. And I'm just so frustrated with myself, honestly. But you know what? For me, one of my biggest motivators as to being better for this national show is that won't ever fucking happen again. I already reached out to Shanika, my posing coach. You already know I'm going to be posing up the wahoo every single day these next 3 weeks, and that just won't fucking happen again. And to each their own, right? Like, I have been an athlete all my life. I am very competitive and I am very hard on myself, but I'm very reflective as an overall athlete. And yesterday I didn't allow myself to really have my emotional time because I was with other people that came to support me, and I didn't want them to see that side because, again, I know I should be proud of myself. But just being able to just sit in my emotions right now and finally let them sink in, and seeing my pictures and stuff, it's just another motivator. It is just another motivator. And let me tell you, I went to the gym this morning, did my hour of cardio, had a great workout today, fucking hit legs and glutes so heavy today. Used all the carbs I ate yesterday and a little bit of a cheat dessert thing yesterday as fuel. Woke up this morning 0.3 pounds above stage weight yesterday. Went straight into an hour of cardio, straight into steps right now. And you best believe we are coming. The posing, the physique that you will see for nationals is going to be the best one yet. My coach is like, are you good to grind out the next 2 weeks? I'm like, freaking destroy me. Let's go. Let's go. I am not taking off 3 days of work unpaid right now. I'm not spending thousands of dollars on this trip to bring a half-ass physique, half-ass posing. Fuck no. We're going. We're bringing it. But I wanted to honestly show the vulnerability and the raw side of competing, because it's an emotional sport. You put so much time and effort into it that you could be practicing your posing perfect, and then the day of the show you can mess it up yourself. But we live and we learn. Go through your emotions, feel them out, but then allow yourself to use that as fuel to kick ass and continue working on whatever you need to work on.
When I was a young wart,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my